Hello everyone, so we're gonna see how to fork repo. Let's say this is the repo of my partner Airbnb clone. Okay, and I wanna fork it. I will just go to it and then I will click fork right here. Make sure you click fork, then just leave the name as it is, and this repo, I'm just using this example, so for you it's gonna be like this Airbnb clone. Make sure you don't have already a repo in the same name in your GitHub, and then just click fork. Now if you go to your repo and repo, you should find it here. Now you have a copy of the same repo. It's a fork from. Now all good, you can keep going. Now what you need to do is you need to clone this repo like we do always to your local. For example, you are working with VSCODE. Let's make a folder. Let's say C that's Alex. Alex, okay, this is the folder I'm gonna work on. Select. Okay, now I'm in this folder. Yes, trust. Let's open terminal, new terminal. Now git clone, assume you have git clone, git install in your PC. So git clone and the link of your repo. To make it easy, add token here, add and then token here, and then clone, so it can be easy for you to push without problems. But now it's just example, so I'm gonna clone it here, there. Okay, I can see it here. If you're working with, if you wanna work with Git bash, it's also good. If you wanna use Linux or Linux command, so ls. Okay, so pwd ls. Okay, I can see it here. It was loading. Clear. I think I have some problem with my git bash. Doesn't matter. So if I do ls, okay, it's kinda slow. No problem. Let's come back to cmd, but I assume for you it's gonna working fine. That's weird. Okay, so cmd, what we're gonna see now, we see how to fork, we see how to clone. Now let's clean it. For example, your partner already have a web static there, right? And it have his work. Now just go to his work and just remove all this file or remove this folder, because this folder gonna have commit, this commit right here, and it's better to have your commit and not your partner commit. So just remove that file and make another one. So let's make another folder, new folder, web static. Okay, and 0 and x that's html. Okay, and just keep working here. Now when you finish, just do git status and git add, git commit, git push like we do always. And now let's say I'm working on this and I want to see what I'm working on. So there is an extension called Live Server. Okay, you're gonna come here, you're gonna see the button install right here. You're gonna click on it and it's gonna install. For example, I'm gonna install this one, something like this. Installing. Yeah, I'm gonna install this one, the purple one. Now you have it. Now when you're gonna install the purple one, let me remove this one. When you're gonna install it, you're gonna come to your HTML, click right click and do open with live server, or come here to the list of the file and click open with the live server. When you're gonna open it with the live server, it's gonna open in your browser. Now I can see what I'm working on. So if I change something, for example, I write Nux and I save the file, save or Control S, it's gonna change instantly. I don't need to refresh the page or anything. Now some people may open their page might open in different browser than the one they need. I think there is Air Live Server, there's Live Server setting, custom browser, and you choose Chrome or wherever we want the one to open the page to test. Okay, so let's see, we have W3C Validator because we wanna check this code if it's valid. There's another extension called W3C Validator, this one. Some people yesterday showed them this way by mistake, but this is the actual one that's working. So just click install it. You're gonna notice something when you're gonna enter to HTML. You're gonna notice this right here, W3C validation. If you click on it, it's loading, file is valid. So this file is valid. For example, if I do section, I think now it's not gonna be valid. Okay, so notice it said this HTML is not valid section, and there is some line here with the blue to show you where is you have error in this. If I hover over it, I can see select section lack hidden, consider using #2 #6, and I give you like the reason why this is a problem. You can read it, you can search more about it. Okay, now make sure all your files are valid. You can also use the Python script. So you just go to this repo, open this file, copy it, come to Web Static, new file, W3C, for example, .py, paste what you copy. Let's say we are here, cd Web Static, right there. Okay, let's do Python. Not sure if my Python can work. Let's see. Okay, it's working. Okay, we're gonna do Python W3C py.html. So I'm missing import request. We're gonna install it by Python -m pipe install request. Okay, it's installing. Then we're gonna do this. Okay, it's giving me some error. So in CMD this doesn't work. So let's try it in bash. Maybe my bash is working now. Okay, it's working. That's nice. Python cd Web Static. Okay. Cd AirBnB Web Static. Right. Let's clear this. Okay, no, why it doesn't clear. Never mind. Okay, so Python W3C.py and then .html. So like this is gonna scan all the HTML inside this folder. Okay, it said 0 index have section lack hidden. Okay, let's fix this. Let's say we do h1 test. Okay, test. Now if I test again, it said okay. If you have multi-file, let's say you have multi-file like this, and you do this, it's gonna scan them all. Okay, I have something wrong with my git bash. This is why it's saying segmented fault. Okay, now it's good. It's gonna show like this. You can go, let's say you have a folder called styles, and then there is something, maybe index.css, right? I'm not sure if this W3C also should be to W3 for CSS file, but let's say if you wanna scan them, you can do styles and then CSS, right? like this, I think. Let's see. Did it scan it? Error is empty. Yeah, so it did scan it. Let's put something here. Maybe body margin 0 pixel. Okay, again test. Okay, there is. Okay, so now we see how to validate with script, how to download image from terminal. So for example, I am in Web Static. I have a folder called images. I want to download some image to this folder, right? So cd image, right? And let's say I want to download this image. Okay, I have the link right here. I will do curl right -o, then the link. It's downloading. If I see this folder, I see it right here. I can rename it test. Okay, I can see it. So you can download with curl, or if you are like in Linux, there is a command wget, and then you paste the link. It's not working in git bash. Okay, so how to inspect and debug. So let's say I'm working on this file, right? Let's say this file is this one. I'm working and I try to debug. So in Google Chrome there is inspect. So this tool allow you to see the HTML and react with it in live, in like real time. So I want to see, for example, this element, inspect, and I can see the element HTML, and also I can see the CSS, and I can see which file it's coming from, and I can edit it like display none. You see, like I hide it. Like you can edit it live and see what's causing the problem, where the what's wrong with it. If you hover over it, like you can see the margin and also the stuff. Like let's see this title right here, or this text. This one. There is this tool right here, it's called selection. You can click on it, and then you can go to any part of the file, and when you click on it, it's take you to the part of the HTML. So it take me here. So like tell me this part you click on is this span right here. So let's make it bold. For example, I'm testing. Let's say I'm testing my my website, right? Sometimes it's easy to test from here. So let's say this span, I want to make it bold, font, weight, bold. I want to see how it's gonna look. Okay, maybe I change the color to red. Now that I like the changes, I can copy this and take them to my VSCODE, to my CS file, and just add them at my selector, for example, that I am changing. So this is how you can debug with using this dev tool of Chrome. For example, you can also hover over stuff. Like you see, when I hover, there's this effect. You can do this also by like selecting the element you are gonna hover over, and there's hover here. So notice here what's gonna happen when you click here. It's like if I am hovering over it. So if I'm debugging, I don't need to keep my mouse hover over this element, because I need to react, like edit here and move stuff. So I need it to be hover, and I have only one mouse. So what you're gonna do is just hover with this, and now I can see the effect and I can react with it. What else you can do with the inspect debug? I think that's all in my mind. Let's see how to test responsive. So let's say you are testing responsive. There is this tool right here. If you click on it, it gives you a couple forms. If you want to test how your website look on iPhone SE, this is how it look. You can also just freestyle right here. Freestyle, you don't have any, so you just moving stuff and you can see how it's acting. And yeah, you can inspect. So there is this like standard size here. You can test. That's all. I think it's gonna be easy for you now to understand how to do it. If you have some question, feel free to ask me. And couple extension that's useful. You have this sys flexbox. This one is kinda allow you to have cheat sheets on like when you are like coding, so you can see in real time stuff like this. So if I do Flexbox, so I can see it here to remember how stuff work if I want to remember. So this one we say it's okay. Yeah, that's all. Thank you. Good luck.